Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have this really nice soft waves and braided twisted crown tutorial to show you guys. I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and get started. So I filmed this super early and I'm going to go ahead and start with my hair in a bun. And I'm going to take a little dance break. And like I said, of course it's early, so we're going to take a little coffee break. And now I'm ready to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to take my hair down and section off the top part, which is the very top part of my hair that I want to be left out. I'm going to clip that very top part up, and then I'm going to part another section right after that, which is going to be the part of hair that's going to cover the clip-in tracks. Once that's all done, I'm going to start parting the very bottom part and begin to place my clip-ins. I'm going to use a 3 weft clip and a 2 weft clip, and I'm going to put them on the very bottom to go around the back of my head. After clipping those in, I'm going to bring the hair to the front into 2 sections and then section each part off and begin to curl it. I only curl it for under 10 seconds because I want it to be waves, not curls. And I just kind of feel until I feel the heat come through and then let it go. To help the curl set, it also helps to scrunch it up and hold it until it cools off. I didn't do that on this side, but I do on future curls and on this side right here. Just hold it until it cools off a little bit and then let it go, so it sets your style a little bit more. Next, I parted off another section of hair, and we're going to add that signature weft, the really thick piece with the 4 clips on it. I love this one so much. I mentioned before that I'll just use this for ponytails sometimes because it's that thick. So I'm just going to clip that in right in the center and then begin to curl it. I sped through the curling process for this signature weft a little bit because since it's a little thicker, I had to hold the hair on the curling wand a little bit longer, so I just sped through it a little bit. But it's the same exact process as before. I split it into 2 sections and curl each one. Next, I parted off another section of hair and did the same thing as I did for the very first section with a 3 weft clip on one side and a 2 weft clip on the other side. Next, I began to finger comb through the sections of curls just to loosen them up and make everything look nice and seamless and to see how everything looks after it's all curled and down together. For the very top part, I parted that into a section right there and put a 2F clip, and then parted it again and did the exact same thing. I wanted this part to be a little bit longer so that I could have a really nice long braided twist to go around the perimeter of my head. I used my Irresistible Me diamond straightener to straighten out any kinks in my hair from having it in that clip before I continued with the next steps. I curled these pieces in the front just as I did the rest of my hair, just to give them a little bit of texture so that it could be a nice braid or twist. After that, I pulled it back and used my brush just to see what it would look like when I pulled it to the other side of my head. And then I began to braid that piece of hair. It's just a regular braid, and I just braided it straight down before moving on to the next step. I kind of mapped out where I wanted it to be, just pulling it to the back of my head and around to the front to see what it would look like. And then I just clipped it to the other side to just hold it over there for when I'm going to need this piece. I did the same thing on the other side. I added a 2F clip, and I was out of the 2F, so I went ahead and added the two 1F clips and added those in, and they're the exact same thing, the exact same thickness. I went in with my Irresistible Me straightener to straighten any kinks out, and then I went ahead and curled it as I have the other pieces of hair. I went ahead and straightened it, not to straighten the hair out because that doesn't really make sense if I'm going to curl it. I straightened it to make my real hair blend in more with the extensions. So I went ahead and brushed that back and pulled it to the other side, just as I did with the opposite side. And for this side, instead of a braid, we're going to do a twist. So I'm going to turn around a little bit and show you that I'm literally just twisting it around just like that. And then I'm going to bring that to the other side and on the very top of my head. So it makes a little crown. So I went ahead and placed that exactly where I wanted it to be and used some bobby pins for it. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the braided one, put that right above it and pin that as well. And you can use as many bobby pins as you want. I went ahead and pinned it a lot on the sides and on the top just to make sure that it stayed. For this style, I use black bobby pins, which are closest to the color of my hair, so I would suggest using bobby pins in the closest color to your hair so that everything looks seamless and you can't really tell where they are. Next, I used a little bit of texturizing spray just to give it a little bit of volume. And here's what this style looks like from the back. So this video is basically a get ready with me. I really was heading out, so I changed my shirts, put on some lip gloss, touch up my makeup a little bit. And this natural summer foundation routine is currently on my channel right now if you want to check that out. So this is the final look, guys. I really hope that you enjoy it. Don't forget to check out the other amazing videos on Irresistible Me's channel. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe if you like it and want to see more. And as always, I hope you guys feel beautiful inside and out today because you are. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.